And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Orlando Magic here at their home, Amway Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And with us tonight, four-time NBA champion, Shaquille O'Neal. Doesn't that sound great when you hear that? All the team success you had in addition to the individual.
I love it when you say it. I love it so much that I can impersonate your voice. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Good. Hey, it's great to have you here by my side, Kevin. And a shout out to our terrific 2K crew.
How'd that sound?
That was amazing.
You like that?
How did you do it? Impressive.
I don't know.
He's like,
I don't know.
That is amazing.
I don't know.
Oh my! I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Stunned. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Thunder. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, is so tough.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with George Hill. Then there's Horford. And it's Bazley in at the four-man position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Bacon in at the 3 slot. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Shaq, you stay very involved with the game, hang out with a lot of the players, talk with coaches. You go to many games. Name some personalities that you enjoy the most, guys you like hanging around with.
Well, I hang around with everybody, but a few guys shaped my mentality. The gentleman next to you, he doesn't know this, but I knew that when he was in college, he already had a T-shirt business, a real estate license. So I really learned the business from him. Then it was D. Scott. D. Scott taught me to, just have fun and be silly. Alonzo taught me to be serious and be more focused. Hanging out with LeBron and Kobe. I'm just happy to have the ability to just be blessed and just meet so many people.
That's a varied list.
That is.
And a nice compliment to you.
It's an honor to be on that list.
Yes, I'm right. There's the first name on the list.
You ain't know I knew about the real estate, did you? I bought a house and you overcharged me for the interest, but that's okay.
6 on the shot clock, and Horford wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by Horford.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Look, you just can't put a hand up against Vucevic. He's too good. His short-range arsenal is lights out.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now the pass to Horford. Hill against Fultz. Hill kicks to Horford. Here's Dort. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, what a wonderful distribution from Al Horford. This guy's truly unselfish. Any team would love to have him.
Fultz looking around. Pass to Fournier. Gordon trying to break loose. Fournier's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you can't help but notice the almost effortless athleticism of Aaron Gordon. Shaq, boy, he is bouncy.
Yeah, you put him in a dunk contest every year, there's going to be a lot of 9s and 10s going up. He's just that good. He can get you out your seat, boy, I tell you.
Now here's Fournier. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Fournier gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 6 points for Evan Fournier.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Hill finds Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. Here's Dort.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Bacon, guarded by Horford. Here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Horford.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Dort. And the layup is good. Dort's got 5 points so far.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And here's Fournier. He has 6. High post Vucevic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Vucevic with the bucket. He's got 6.
Flexing with the contact finish. Vucevic's strong frame serves him very well.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. He wants his guys to be disruptive at both ends. There's just one problem. Coach said Al Horford does a great job of settling down his teammates, protecting the ball, and making shrewd decisions. When he's on the floor, it's harder to force them into mistakes. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Shaq, you stayed at LSU 3 years, played 3 years of college basketball, but went back and completed your degree, which was terrific. Then you pursued training and degrees in other fields. What draws you so much to continuing education?
You know, you always want to keep improving yourself. You know, I owed it to myself and my family to complete my degree. You know, I'm famous for saying I got 4 degrees. Would you like to know?
Yes.
Bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and street.
Which one? What's the most valuable of those?
The street.
Yes.
Now think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Fournier passes to Fultz. He feeds it to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got 8.
No stranger to physical play. Vucevic takes the hit and keeps his eyes on the prize.
Passes it to Hill. Now here's Horford. A beautiful reverse layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Fultz with the ball. 9-point game his last outing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the first one drops.
I think what you love about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Muscala, he's checked in for the Thunder. Maladon comes in for Hill. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Jack, you played on some great teams with a lot of other great players. Who stands out as maybe the best of the best you played with?
I don't like to isolate these guys, but I just say I was lucky enough to have a three amigo set. Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, and D. Wade. And then, towards the end of my career, I got to play with LeBron James and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen. But I was a little too old, man.
I tell you, big fella, a lot of people forget just how special Penny Hardaway was because of the injury.
He was special.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. They lead by 4. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
He kicks to Fournier. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. Vucevic to the pass to Fournier. Poked away.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Maladon. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Muscala. Over Fultz. And he dunks it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Even though Vucevic has improved his perimeter offense, I like establishing him on the inside.
Thunder trailing by 4.
And with the draft age potentially going back to 18, the league getting more involved in player development. In Europe, players can turn pro at 16, Shaq. Will things get closer to that, you think, in the U.S.?
I mean, I don't understand the rules sometimes. Just think about it. Kids can make money flipping burgers but not playing basketball. Everybody wants the kids to get an education, but I think if you can do both, why stop them?
Here's Maladon. The Magic getting the bucket. Outside, Horford. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Fournier. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a skilled finish from Evan Fournier. The experience and the toughness to overcome the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Fournier.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
Maladon passes to Pokusevski. To the paint. Here's Muscala. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Diallo. Pass to Meladon. Outside Williams. Three-pointer on the way. Oklahoma City the rebound. Magic leading by 7. Outside Fournier. Back to Carter Williams. Pass to Ross from deep. He's off on that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And the Thunder with the possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Meladon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Shaq, having played for 19 years, you went head-to-head with some of the all-time greats. Who stands out as the toughest opponent you ever faced on the floor?
Let me see Alonzo Mourning for my first couple years. Then I made it to the big times. It would be Akeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, David Robinson when I got to the West Coast. And there was a gentleman by the name of Yao Ming.
Ooh, wow.
And for guards and wingmen, let's see, Jordan, LeBron, Allen Iverson, Greg Anthony, Plastic Man, Stacey Hoffman, and
Wayback Machine.
You got to throw Larry Johnson in that mix too.
So a UNLV taste to it.
Yes, I do.
For some of these incredible names you just rattled off. Anthony's checked in for Evan Fournier. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Carter Williams, the pass to Okeke. Now Carter Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Passes to Diallo. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now here's Meladon. He's guarded closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Birch. It's blocked. Fast break. Here we go. Pushing it up. Off on the layup. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. It's a 5-point game coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Now here's Diallo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Poke loose. And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Thunder trailing by 7. And with the teams nowadays going up tempo, Shaq, some big men are trying to slim down to keep pace. If you were playing right now, would that be you? Would you follow that?
No, I'd still be a super heavyweight. Yeah. Barbecue chicken alert. That'll be my strict diet. Any little post that wants to shoot jumpers and play me, I'm going to eat them for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and snacks.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. Hill is out there with Diallo. Then it's Williams. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now here's Diallo. No points in the game yet for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. And Bacon's checked in for the Magic. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Beasley's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Magic leading by 8. Carter Williams, the pass to Anthony. Excellent D there from Hill. The Thunder shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Outside Williams. They get it back. Baisley lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. There's Bacon. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Of course, you know as well as anyone, Shaq, mental toughness is a gigantic asset in this league. You look at today's players, and there are some that appear to be unfazed by pressure.
I call this the frown and the smile. There's one guy that smiles a lot when you try to pressure him. That's Luka Doncic. He'll hit you with a move, shoot the jumper in your face, hit you with a smile. Then there's the frown. Kawhi Leonard could do the same thing, but he'll hit a big shot, and he won't give you no expression. The frown and the smile, Kevin. The frown and the smile. Reminds me of Ernie and Kenny up there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Thunder. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Birch has got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Here's Diallo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That free throw good from Diallo. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Magic leading by 11. The pass to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Here's Birch. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Orlando, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Carter Williams with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by Orlando.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Here's Carter Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The first one falls. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Dort's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Count it, good. Vucevic has got 12.
A physical big man who could stretch the floor. Vucevic is perfect for today's NBA.
Thunder trailing by 15. Hill dishes to Horford. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And
no right. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just a touchdown, tell them hit my line. It's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we are right.
It's the 2K MC, here with your top plays of the week. The early afternoon light is dim, but we never sleep.
Number 5.
holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, early injuries held the Pelicans back. But Coach Alvin Gentry said the leadership on this team kept it together. And when we did get Zion, there was no jealousy. If anything, they wanted him to be more aggressive. For a rookie to hear that from a bunch of veterans, it shows their high character. Guys?
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Raptors, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
And for the Raptors, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Baines in at center. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Ball, and it's Adams in at the 5. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now here's Bledsoe playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Ingram. The 3. And Baines pulls it down. Here we go, one-on-one. Anunoby against Ingram. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself, and we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days, and that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Here's VanVleet. Steven Adams making his last shot. Siakam trying to free himself up, and good that time.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred VanVleet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Ingram outside. Shoots over Anunoby. They get the rebound. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Pass to Anunoby. Ingram with the steal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
Now, here's Siakam. To the middle. Shots good by Baines.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Bledsoe finds Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 3.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Shot clock at 6. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Williamson. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing over Siakam. And it's Williamson missing. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Van Vliet. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
For New Orleans, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Raptors.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Ball.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Now, here's Siakam. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Siakam hits them both. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Ingram up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Van Vliet against Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
Powell, the pass to Siakam. Powell against Bledsoe. Powell inside. A 17-point game for him in the win against New York. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Knocked away. And Baines kicks to Powell. Toronto working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Ball against Van Vliet. Excellent D there from Ball.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Connects from three-point range.
Timeout.
Ball's got 6 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
like to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Not going to go that time.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Williamson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Williamson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Baines passes to Anunoby. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the dunk by Powell.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Pelicans leading by 9. Bledsoe outside. Passes it to Williamson. Over Siakam. And it's Williamson missing. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And really a blowout win like that against a team a lot of people feel is one of the elites shows you the potential this group has.
Now here's Williamson. Outside for Bledsoe. Adams outside. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Matt Thomas in for Anunoby. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Toronto on defense, 9-point game. Thomas with the steal. It's Powell on the wing. Boucher passes to Powell. VanVleet outside. Good on the 3-point shot. VanVleet's got 7.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Bledsoe finds Williamson. Ingram against Siakam. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Raptors trail by 8. VanVleet outside. Here's Siakam. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Adams. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And Siakam. No good on that one. Well, the superstar players always get the head. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
I mean, he looks like a running back in the open field. Bledsoe likes to take advantage of fast break opportunities.
Here's Bembry. The pass to Siakam. And it's Melly with the rebound. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Pelicans. They're leading by 8. Redick passes to Bledsoe. Here's Melly, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Bledsoe. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Siakam looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bembry. And again, Toronto no up. New Orleans leading by 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Bledsoe right side. Banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got 13.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
They get it again.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Hart, that's good. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Reddick. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Bledsoe, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Raptors trail by 14. Powell in the high post. Hayes on him. Bembry kicks to Powell. Cans it from downtown. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Outside, Reddick. New Orleans moving it around. That one good for 2.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Bembry misses. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Got a piece of it. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. Powell down low. It's good. New Orleans leading by 11. Now Now Redick still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Bledsoe. They double team Bledsoe. Here's Melly, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Pelicans lead by 13. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Raptors trail by 13. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Thomas is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Bembry in at the two-guard spot. Here's Bembry. 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bledsoe passes to Hayes. He dishes it to Redick. Pass to Melly. Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Lowry kicks to Bembry. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Thomas against Redick. Kept alive.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
For the 3, it's good from long range. Redick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.